and starting to feel this beautiful connection to everything by me walking, by the air, by the meditation center that I'm gonna get. When I get there, will be my now. Watch my videos on the now as well. Watch my videos on all these topics, beautiful, the divine soul. I have over 300 videos in regards of topics of everything and anything that's in regards to the spiritual awakening path. So let me resume for those, like I said, the ones that are new. It's for you to create that state of consciousness, level of awareness that's already in you, encoded on your DNA and every fiber of your being. You just got to remember, and I'm helping you remember, beautiful divine soul. And the video that I'm gonna do today, and I'm gonna give you the message in regards of the topic of the Akashic records. Like I mentioned on my videos, I made a video on the Akashic records, which is a recording and explaining everything that happens for you to acquire your Akashic records, to go into more detail. But this is the live video that I'm giving in this topic, because I wanna be clear. One of the followers of my YouTube page was looking about the Akashic records and saw some information on a previous video that I done before the one that I just mentioned, and was able to see the information. He resonated and vibrated at the information that I was giving on that particular video. So since I leave my phone number down here, my assistance number, for people that have questions in this spiritual awakening path, is for you to call and reach out to me and give me your question. I don't charge anything, beautiful divine soul. Everything is free. Everything comes out of my heart, because like I'm gonna explain to you, this beautiful divine soul reached out to me because he wanted to acquire his Akashic records, and he thought he had to pay, like if you go to a store which have your birth records or your birth certificate, and you ask for a copy of your birth certificate, that you have to, or your social security, that you have to pay for it, and then you get that birth certificate or that social security or that record, and then you pay for it. And I kind of laugh a little bit when he told me this, not being mean or my ego. It's because there are some people out there, some beautiful divine souls, that are using the spiritual awakening to create a profit and benefit from people that are new to this. And the ones that are vibrating and resonating and calibrating at a higher frequency and a higher vibration state, know that it's always been you. This age of Aquarius lets you know that the information was always in you. Is the knowing and not the believing. So all the information is encoded in your beautiful DNA, in every fiber of your being, in every core of your body. It's encoded there. So by me, and let me show you a little bit of this beautiful park, some meditation park here in Camp Mill, Reading, Maryland, and I'm gonna keep on just walking around, giving you the message as I get the downloads. It's always been you, and it's you. You have the reach within. So as soon as I I started talking to this beautiful divine soul, and I told him, what do you mean? Do you want to get your reps? And he's like, yeah. How much do you charge? How much do you charge to get for me to get my records, my Akashic records? And I said, first question I asked him was, how far on your spiritual awakening path are you? And he's like, well, I know a lot of stuff. I know that time's an illusion and all that stuff. So we touched briefly about some of the topics of the spiritual awakening. And then I said, well, let me tell you, just like I told you right at the beginning, it's like if somebody's going to try to tell you that they're going to charge you for you to give you Akashic records, they're trying to either get money out of you. They're seeing you that they're pretty much using the spiritual awakening to make a profit. So if they're pointing you in the right direction, telling you have to meditate, you have to raise your vibration, raise your frequency, be connected with all the awareness, the universe, and all that, and you are in a state of consciousness that you're gonna start getting information from the universe, and the universe is gonna start revealing your Akashic records, then you're on the right path. I can point you in the right direction, and I can, coach you a little bit how to go there, but I don't charge anything. Nobody should charge for these things. These things are free. Anything that comes on your life, and the abundance will come when they need to come. You don't seek money or anything, because there's nothing spiritual about making money, about being spiritual. So all these videos that are all these YouTube channels are intended for you to grow spiritual, to find out who you really are, to connect with Mother Earth, to hug a tree, to meditate, to quiet your mind, and then you'll be able to access your Akashic records, your previous life, and everything else, beautiful divine soul. So the conversation that I have with this beautiful divine soul in regards of this on this beautiful path on the spiritual awakening, and on this journey to the fifth dimension with Mother Earth, Pachamama Gaia, when for, like I said, more than an hour, and it was beautiful, beautiful divine soul. It was really, really, really beautiful, because I told them, first of all, you have to start with the meditation and things like that, and I go, we're divine souls having a human experience, therefore we just transcend from one form to another one. So I gave him like about 20 minutes introduction about what I mentioned in my videos, and then I said all the power is within you. You're gonna be able to access your Akashic records by the universe revealing yourself, by you being at the stage of awareness and this vibration frequency, high vibration frequency. And the first hint that you need to know, it's a good one, is that you reach out to me and you send me a text message, and I reply to you. Therefore you're vibrating at the same frequency that I am, so therefore you're resonating to the information that I'm giving you. Therefore you have a high vibration, so therefore the universe is trying to reveal stuff to you, so you're in the good path. And I gave him an example. I said, I'm gonna give you an example. I said, and I made a video of this for you guys that want to watch a video on this topic as well. It was one time another beautiful divine soul, a lady that's way into the spiritual awakening, way higher into her path, that she also reads cards, tarot cards and stuff like that, reach out to me, and she called me all the way from New Mexico, and she goes like, Donald, he's like, yeah, I just want to tell you that I love the videos that you make. I'm grateful for everything you've done, and I'm grateful to your beautiful divine little girl Nelly Belen. And she goes like, are you aware that Nelly is reaching out people and touching them in their dreams, in the state of dream, in the higher realm, in the astral realm? And I said, I knew that, I know this, that's why we're on this path, that's why I'm making these videos, because I've seen Nelly do remarkable things that are really, like a little magician will do. And once I was in that state of awareness, the same vibration as Nelly, I was able to see things that she's seen before. We were watching them together, Nelly and I. That's for another, other videos, but it's such angels and supreme beings and stuff like that. So just to give you an example, beautiful divine soul. So I know everything is out there. We've been guided, we've been protected by the higher realm, by our family, by our soul family up there. So everything pretty much, you're never alone. So, but that's another topic. So the lady, I said, I was giving the example to this beautiful divine soul. I said, that lady told me that in her dream, Nelly described the place that we live in the 14th floor, that she needed to get into the apartment, but the higher that she will get, the harder it will get in the path, and that she had to watch for the black truck, and that she needed to go outside on that particular morning, because her doggy was going to get hit, and then she needed to go out because the doggy was going to get hit by a black truck. So needless to say, this is this happened before the lady actually called me. Like I said, time's an illusion. When she called me, all this had already happened. So she said that, needless to say, her little dog ran outside the street, and since she already knew about the dream, and she already had been contacted by Nelly, you know, she ran, and then she was able to get in front of the black truck before the black truck actually hit her little dog. So the dog was saved by Nelly reaching this beautiful divine soul in her dreams. And right after this happened, right after the dog was saved and all that, the lady is when she went into the spiritual awakening, she started looking for divine rainbow children, and that's how she found me. And then she said, she saw Nelly and said, that's the little girl that appeared to me in my dreams. So that's when she called me right away and said, your little girl just appeared to me in my dreams. So these are a little example that I'm giving you in regards of the Akashic records. That's what the Akashic records will do. In her case, the Akashic records, she was able to tap into her awareness with Nelly and save the little dog through the Akashic records to the universe, revealing all these secrets to her. So, and this beautiful divine soul, the one that called me when I told him the story, he was like, oh my goodness. And he's like, yeah. And I suggested to him to watch the videos on the rainbow children and to see how powerful and they are, because they have no karma, they have all this God frequency, and they're literally magicians that can pull a rabbit out of the hat, just like Hayden Crawford said. So it's really remarkable. So once I got back to Taishan and telling him the story, I told him, just tell me what's your favorite song or your favorite artist that sings. And he goes like, well, I love Bob Marley, and I've always been inclined into Jamaica for some reason. And I said, well, that now I'm telling you, it is a confirmation from the universe that in your past life you might have lived in Jamaica, and then you have something to do with Bob Marley and that culture. So this is a confirmation that this is how you access your Akashic records. You access your Akashic records by a person that's vibrating at this frequency, telling you, this is a confirmation, and this is how it works. This is how the universe works. And one of them will be like listening to a song and identifying what the song says, watching a YouTube video like perhaps you're watching right now, and resonating, vibrating at this frequency. It's telling you that it's correct, because all this information is true. So, Tishan, it was a moment that he paused and he started, being sad, and he goes like, I just want to tell you that I just felt inside of me that, I got sad when you were telling me all this, because now I felt these goosebumps, and I felt that we've been lied all our lives. We've been told that we were these religions and that we were this and that, and we weren't told that we were divine souls having a human experience. Right now, I feel it, I know it, that what you're telling me is truth, and I feel what this path is going to lead is into more alignment. And he's like, I thank you so much, Donald. And he's like, he was so grateful because he finally broke that barrier, and it was the final, I guess that phone call with me talking to him got him to break through and knowing his true divinity and knowing his purpose. So he was able to know and know that what I was telling him was the truth. He was vibrating at the same frequency that I was. So, beautiful divine soul, I just tell you that this is a way to access your Akashic records. I give you both examples. It's your vibration, your frequency, and examples of music, movies, and anything that the universe wants to reveal in yourself. And know that nobody's going to get your Akashic records by yourself. You access your own Akashic records. Nobody's going to go and say, yeah, I'm going to access what your memories and what you lived before and all that. If somebody tells you that, you know that that's not accurate. You're going to feel it, because the only one that can access the Akash and your Akashic records is yourself. So with this information, I tell you that I love you with all my heart, with all my soul, and that I talk to you in my next video that's going to be profound as well. Talk to you soon, my beautiful divine soul. I leave you with the magic word that's love and light. Namaste.